stroll by my bed. If you wanna see a scary movie, just look inside my head. Slow down, slow down. Oh, I wanna take it slow. Well, I dance on my stopwatch and I'm outside the inbox. I've got tattoos and dreadlocks in another universe. I wanna go to Enchanted Mountain, where make-believe is real, where faith is alive, and love is all I feel. I'm gonna take time to soak it all in. I'm gonna meet up with my friends. I'm gonna lose my pride, step aside, and let something new begin. Slow down, slow down. Oh, I've been running in circles, and I've been thinking in squares. I gotta get out to the desert. My brain needs a little fresh air. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take it slow. Woo!
Fantastic. Terri Hendrix live in the KPFT studio playing tonight with Sara Hickman at the Mucky Duck. And what time do you ladies hit stage tonight? Do you know?
I think 7:30.
Okay, I'm going to dig into that and I'll find out some information. Terri, last time you were here, you pretty much, your CD just came out, Cry Till You Laugh. And you were trying to get a book out at the same time, but it didn't really work out that way. Tell folks a little bit about the book and the CD and how that all kind of came.
Well, let's see. The which channel am I on over here? I'm trying to.
I'm on her in 2. I think I'm 4. You must be 1.
Okay.
Because I can't hear myself.
Yeah. Okay.
2.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Much better. All right. Let's see. The CD came out first, and it's called Cry Till You Laugh, and then the book is Cry Till You Laugh: The Part That Ain't Art, and that came out second.
And that's basically some stories that you wrote on the road and kind of pile them together and put them out, basically.
I started writing essays in 1996, and it came out with my newsletter. And, you know, the essays and newsletter went hand to hand. And then, and I just really, I love to write more than anything. I love to write more than I love to perform, because I like being at home in my sweatpants. Nobody can see me. You know? So the essays were a long time coming. It just took a long time to make a book out of them.
And there's got some stories about things that have happened on the road.
Yeah, some are road stories and some are music business things. I'd like to try to help people, you know, spare them from making some of the same mistakes I did when I was younger, that were costly. And so the middle section is called The Part That Ain't Art, which is music business. And then the rest of the book is, you know, various essays, road stories. Some are political essays, some are spiritual, and then some are about family.
Okay. And you had a book signing just last month over at the in San Marcos?
I did, at Paper Bear,
And
one of my favorite stores. Oh, it was a blast. It was so fun. Yeah, we really had a good time.
Good. Well, the book is out, and you can pick it up on your website? Okay,
Yep.
Which is?
TerriHendrix.com. That's
Okay.
where you can get it.
Very nice. And, of course, with you today, Sara Hickman, the former official state musician of the state of Texas. And we were talking a little bit off air, and actually we were talking about this last time you were here. You were telling me about a CD project that you were working on called, I don't know if it had a title at the time, did it?
Yeah, it did. It was called, and it still is, The Best of Times.
The Best of Times, and it is officially out. Tell folks a little bit about this, and before you do that, tell folks about the theater art project Is that right?
Yeah, you were very close. It's Theater Action Project.
Action Project, yes.
And it's a nonprofit that goes into schools because the legislature has slashed funding for the arts. And they go into schools, and not only do they bring art, music, and theater back, but they use peer-to-peer. So what happens is they might go into school and say, what's on your mind? And kids say, dating violence or bullying, and then they help the kids to write a script and make backgrounds and clothing, costumes, and they write their own music, and they put this production together, and then they present it to the rest of the school. So the kids listen to the other kids, and they have the ones that are doing it are very empowered by making this this element of a way of expressing themselves. So I chose them to be the beneficiaries of this double CD called The Best of Times, and it has 38 Texas musicians, bands on it performing songs of mine. And so far I think it's raised $50,000 to $65,000. I'm not sure, but we're trying to get to $150,000.
Sure. Now, when we talked about this last time, I think it was basically a year ago when you were here last, the CD was not out yet, and I just asked you, wow, did you really put this thing together in a year? And you pretty much...
Yeah, well, I worked on it for about a year and a half. Willie's term was right before me, and I knew I was going to be after him. So I immediately started working while he was in office, so to speak. And so I just would send out this email to all the people I knew, musicians I knew, and the response was really kind and overwhelming, and all the artists recorded for free, the engineers worked for free, the studios helped for free, and so it's got Willie Nelson and the Flatlanders and Sean Colvin and Robert Earl Keen and Rhett Miller from the old 97s. I could go on and on. Marsha Ball.
Amazing lineup of some great musicians.
It was, and it was very loving, and then we had a big event at the Paramount Theater, and they donated the theater for us to use too, and Patrice Pike was there. It's just the love of community coming together to help kids in the arts has been really amazing.
Well, I said, when I asked you off air, I was like, wow, this must have been semi-easy for you to come up with this idea, and then you think to yourself, well, there's at least 20 people that have covered my songs already, so I already have 20 songs in the can.
No.
But you said you started from scratch, and this is
I can only think of a few people that have covered my songs. So yeah, I would send everybody 2 choices with all the lyrics, and then some people would say, oh, we really want to do this song of yours, and I would go, great. And I had a big paper chart on the wall, and I would write out everybody's names, and then I would write if they got the track, if they picked one, if they were recording, if they were done, and then when I got all the tracks, Willie was the last one to get. Then I finally got to go in and master it all, and yeah. Whoever, Lyle Lovett, he's next. He's going to have some big shoes to fill. Well, and then after him is Billy Gibbons, and Billy Gibbons' wife was at the presentation at the Capitol, and she's pretty excited about it, and she wants Billy to do something, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's already working on something. Right?
Yeah, well, Lyle's on top. Yeah, that's right. That's how it works.
Sara Hickman live in the KPFT studio with Terri Hendrix, and they're playing tonight over at the Mucky Duck, of course.